Should unvaccinated Canadians face further COVID-19 restrictions?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a choice, and if you want to be unvaccinated, I think that's your choice, just like any of the other vaccines. And I think because COVID's only been around for a very short time and they made this vaccine really quick, they don't know what the outcome is down the road. And if people choose not to get it, then that's their choice. And if you do choose to get it, also your choice, and I don't think that you should have any other restrictions regardless.
Well, I myself am vaccinated because I want to do things, and so I am not restricted. But if it means to being in a safer community, then sure, but I don't think that it should be forced upon them. That's it. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, I think it's time to relook at that whole thing again too, right? Yeah, it's, everybody has their choices, and, and I don't think there should be any more restrictions put on. There's enough already.
Really, I mean, they've made the choice not to be, and frankly, they're more at risk. And so if that's a risk they're willing to take, I say let them.
They should face restrictions because they're jeopardizing the lives of others. It's a little selfish not being vaccinated, but some people have special reasons why they're not. I encourage everyone to be vaccinated if possible.
I really struggle with people who choose not to get vaccinated because I see vaccination as being part of a social contract. We have rights and we have responsibilities, and you cannot have rights without responsibilities. We have my rights end at the beginning of somebody else's rights. And that's the point where we have responsibilities, and we have responsibilities to the other people that we interact with. And when you are dealing with a global pandemic, that means one of your responsibilities is doing what you can in order to prevent that spread, in order to prevent others from being ill. And one of those responsibilities is actually getting vaccinated and doing the, quite frankly, bare minimum in order to prevent that spread.
No, I don't, because I think at the end of the day, when it comes to something like a health service, the health service is for everyone. It's not just for the vaccinated and unvaccinated, and I think we're going to set a very dangerous precedent if you start to actually suggest if somebody doesn't have something, then they're going to be treated somewhere in a second-class citizen. But I would say everybody has a responsibility to look after the wider society, and I think if you're unvaccinated, you should think about how you protect the rest of society and hopefully get vaccinated.
I think so. We've all been given this opportunity to get vaccinated. It's free, it's no cost. I think unless there's a really good reason for an exemption, like a medical, like you're allergic to it, you should really be getting vaccinated. I think we've catered to the unvaccinated in certain circumstances. So I would like to be catered to and being allowed to do more things because I am fully vaccinated and boosted.
It depends. Some people will get angry and they'll say, I don't care, I don't have my shots, I still want to do what I want to do. Some people are like, I don't want my shots, but I'll still get my shots to protect others, but also protect myself. See, it's really a 50-50. You know what I mean? So out of courtesy and respect for others, maybe, yeah, you shouldn't do what you do if you don't have the vaccine, right? Because, now the virus is in your body, you could be spreading it to everybody.
We're vaccinated, and I've had 3 shots, and I've also caught COVID. So
he's very, very safe right now.
So I think for their own good, they should become vaccinated. That's trust the science.
But should they face further restrictions?
Oh, I can't say about that.
If they're going to be out and among people, then yes.
People should be required to be vaccinated to involve themselves in things that are not essential to their health and wellness. But I don't think that further restrictions are necessary aside from what we already have.
In my opinion, I think if everybody kind of, helped everybody, we could probably get ahead of this instead of staying behind it.
No, not at all.
And why is that?
Because being vaccinated does not stop you from spreading it, and it does not stop you from being sick. It may lessen your sickness.
I think if they want
it should be a choice, right? People seeing what's going on, like people dying, people in the ICU and stuff like that. But for me, I was very hesitant myself to get it. But now I'm fully vaccinated, and I want my kids to get it, and my wife. But my wife is totally against it. She's not doing it, so I'm just doing it for myself and to protect my kids.
100%. I mean, they're a bit of a risk to the public safety, right? I mean, we're all doing our part as best as we can, and if they choose not to, you're risking not only your health, but the safety of others.
I think unvaccinated people, they should have the right and the choice to either get vaccinated or not. I don't believe that we need to be forced, like the government is forcing individuals. If you don't get vaccinated, you get fired, for instance. And these are some extreme measures, but they are moving into that direction. And I think that's unfair for those who choose not to get vaccinated, to put them against the wall and make them make a choice between how do I survive if I don't want to get vaccinated versus I'm going to get vaccinated, put my body at a risk that I don't feel comfortable putting in, even despite the evidence that is showing in the media. I think Canada is a free country, and I immigrated here 25 years ago, and the reason why we came here is for those choices.
I think that if they go to the hospital and they're not vaccinated, pay your own hospital bill. Why should us taxpayers that's going by the rules and regulations be penalized and have to pay for your care when you're stupid enough not to be vaccinated?
No, like I don't think they should be terminated from their employment or withheld from a hospital. No. I say they should make their own choice, and yeah, I do not think that they should be downgraded in any way.
I think it's their choice to do whatever they want, but don't press it upon us on what you think we ought to be doing. Like I'm not going to tell you to get vaxxed. Don't tell me to not get vaxxed. So if everybody stays in their own lane, I think we all should be good.